This is I Like That Story, a Prairie Christmas episode number 9, My 5-Minute Friend. This A Prairie Christmas episode of I Like That Story is brought to you by Evolution Consulting, nationwide consulting for style, speaking, and stage. It is said that Kevin Bacon has been in so many films that everybody in Hollywood knows him within 6 degrees of separation. Well, there's another phenomenon that sociologists know about called the third degree of influence. It says however you treat somebody affects not only that person, but the next person they contact and the third person contacted by the second, like ripples in a pond. And that is Sid's story. It was Christmas time, a busy time for me, I'm sure for you too. I was supposed to speak to a group of people at a senior center, something uplifting, they said. Whew, tough that day. That morning, some horrible story was on the front page of the paper and the topic at work. On the way to the center, I ran an errand at a store. I said, "Merry Christmas," like I always do, and the clerk said, "Yeah, whatever." In the parking lot, the door slammed and 2 people got out of the same car yelling at each other and swearing. And then as I was pulling out of the lot, another car swerved past me, honking their horn, face twisted in anger. Is life really this bad? I thought to myself. I walked into the senior center, not sure if I could fake my way through uplifting stories. I was a few minutes early. The coordinator was introducing me around to some of the people there. Hey, Jeff, come here. Over here. It was a guy in a wheelchair. Pretty young, I thought. The wheelchair had flames painted on it and a bunch of stickers. He was wearing dark glasses, but you could see where the eye sockets were sunk in. He was blind. Good to see you. He stuck out his hand in my general direction. I shook it. "Huh. Name's Sid. Glad to meet you." "Same here, Sid," I said. Hey, I got something for you," like we were buddies from way back. He reached in his pocket and pulled out some plastic beads strung on a leather thong and tied around a steel ring. "It's a keychain. I make 'em. Here, you take it." "Hey, thanks," I said. "Yeah, folks say they're pretty. Course, I get some help on picking the colors." I looked at the string of beads attached to the keychain, colors of all sorts in no particular order. "I keep 'em all in the same bag and grab whatever one God wants me to. Pretty, huh?" "Yeah," I said, liking this man for reasons I can't quite say. "Well, I want to tell you my faith's pretty important to me. I got hurt in the military, became an alcoholic, but I haven't had a drink in over 10 years. God's been pretty good to me." He reached out and shook my hand again. It was warm, and by that I mean it was sincere. He really wanted to shake my hand. That was about it. I don't think he heard my speech. 10 minutes later, he was asleep in his chair. Part of his condition, I guess. But he did it. With that one handshake, that brief conversation, he banished my doubts that day, made me think of my blessings and be thankful for them, and he became my friend. I put my keys in the keychain that very day, and they're still there. I wouldn't be surprised if you have one like it. I'm told he gave many of them away. You see, in one way, his story is done. He died peacefully just a few weeks after I met him in his sleep. But in another way, Sid is still alive. I think of him whenever I use my car keys, and I hope that his story might just be the warm handshake you might be looking for today. So Merry Christmas to you and to Sid Weinkoff, my 5-minute friend. Thank you for listening. This story comes out of my syndicated radio show, A Prairie Christmas, a holiday gift from all of us at I Like That Story. ILikeThatStory.net is where you can find out more about the places I speak, the books I write, the podcasts, blogs, CDs of some of your favorite Christmas stories, and more. Look us up on ILikeThatStory.net. And until next time, with Dan Schwartz handling the music, I'm Jeff Gould. Merry Christmas.